YouTube, you saucy lot. It's your boy, the Blade Runner. Big day today. I've come in an hour early because I've got a new camera turning up. It's for the YouTube channel. FedEx are basically delivering it an hour, or could be an hour, before I open up the shop. So I want to be here for when it arrives. So yeah, I had this camera about 4 years ago when it first of all came out. Absolutely loved it. And we all make dick moves in life. And my dick move on this occasion was I decided to sell it because, well, the new iPhone was coming out. I believed the hype about how good the camera was going to be and how good the video was going to be. I absolutely believed it. So I sold it even before I got the iPhone. Got the iPhone, and it's night and day when it comes to quality. The Canon absolutely outdoes it on pretty much everything. So yeah, hopefully FedEx will be here very, very soon because I've come an hour, as I say, come an hour early before I start work, and hopefully, yeah, it will be turning up. And once it arrives, we can go through the specs, we can unbox it, and basically why I think this is probably one of the best YouTube cameras you can use. And yeah, I think I need to get my car cleaned. What do you reckon, guys? It needs a good clean. Anyway, I'll keep you updated when the camera arrives. See you later. Bye-bye. Right, so I still haven't received the package. It's 10:15 in the morning. When FedEx bring it, it's going to be like that moment in Bowfinger. You know, the film with Eddie Murphy and Steve Martin, when all he wants in life is his FedEx delivery. This is what I mean. So not long to wait. Obviously, gonna keep you updated. See ya. So here it is, guys. The man from FedEx. I've got to say though, I'm properly disappointed with the van. I thought it'd be like one of those big American vans with FedEx written all over it. But hey ho, doesn't matter. I've got the camera, and yeah, just signed for it. So I'm very, very happy, really happy, and really looking forward to opening it up. Happy days. I've got it. Right, let's unpackage it. I know it's only a camera, you guys might think, like, you know, what you're getting so excited about, but you know, when I had this camera before, and it was such a big regret. It was a dick move when I sold it. So to actually get this camera again, I'm pretty chuffed with it. Yeah, so let's see what's inside, guys. Well, it's going to be a camera, isn't it? But yeah, let's have a look at it. Let's get this open. It's definitely been well packaged. Right, so I've got it out of the actual box. You can see it's brand new, so it's got the seal on there. I've got to get the seal off now. So what we've got here. Right. This is so exciting, guys. Okay, but it's only a camera, but this is huge. So yeah, so what we get here is we get the booklet that goes with it. It's in about 1 million different languages, so quite a big book, thorough to say the least. We get the battery in here, we get the charger, we get the strap, because I'm going to be a bit clumsy and drop things, so that's a winner. We get the charging plug. We'll take this out of here. So now what we got here, we got the camera, the Canon 9CD. Yeah. So I'm going to get this charged up, and we're going to talk about the all the specs in a moment. So yeah, I'm a very, very happy bunny at the moment. Right, let's talk about some of the techie stuff. Now, I'm not super techie. I mean, my job is I cut hair, I film haircuts. So I needed a camera that was going to be absolutely bang on for a YouTube channel without spending like 5 or 6 grand on a camera. So now I'm going to try and keep this in layman's terms. So I'm not going to make out I'm super techie, but I'm just going to go on what works well for me. So first of all, we've got this articulating screen. Now for me, this is very important because if I've got the camera set up here and I'm doing a haircut, I need to be able to see what I'm actually shooting. So that's where the screen is really good because it just totally rotates. What's also awesome is there's an app called Canon Connect. It fires up through your Bluetooth and your Wi-Fi, and it means that I can literally, I can basically get my phone and my camera to totally sync, and I can download all the images from the camera straight onto my phone, whereas in the past you'd have to take out the SD card, you'd have to basically put it into the computer, and you don't have to do this. I mean, Canon Connect is brilliant. I was using it when I had this camera before. There is only room for 1 card in the camera. Some people worry about that. If you're shooting a wedding and your card fails, you're pretty stuffed up. For me, you know, 1 card is absolutely fine. It is a mid-sized DSLR, comes in at just over 700 grams, so it's not massively heavy. It's an APS-C sensor, and it runs DigiK. Now here it looks really cool. The megapixels, you're talking 32.5. Now when you look at like an iPhone and they're dealing with 48 megapixels, that sounds like the phone should be better, but people get confused. It's not all about the megapixels, it's about the sensor size. And with this camera, it's a fantastic sensor size, and it really can make the megapixels shine. You can get the best out of the megapixels because the sensor is so good. It's a good size. Basically, the sensor is like, you know, the light that comes through and all that kind of thing. So it's dual pixel, it's CMOS, and the lenses, it takes EF and EFS lenses. So yeah, so we basically take that off. So you can see that there, it's got the red and the white, depending on what lens you're actually putting in. It's 4K, you can shoot 4K 30. Full HD, you can shoot up to 120. I don't think with 120 FPS you can actually shoot with volume, but why would you want volume at 120 frames a second if you're going to be using it for actually slowing down the footage? It's ITR tracking, in other words. It really concentrates on the eye. Like literally, if I move around, it's really going to be concentrating on my eye. Focusing is absolutely brilliant with this camera. It's fantastic. It's 45 cross-type AF points. You've got Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, as I've said already. It's got a built-in mic. I would suggest maybe getting like a Rode mic to go with it, because the mic's okay with this, but it's not the best. You've also got a built-in flash, that's a bit of a winner. But I am so happy to get this camera. Now, in the comments, you'll probably be going, well, actually, this is wrong what you've just said. But I'm literally going by what works best for me and for what I do. So if you're like it's not a heavy camera, so literally, you know, you can, if you want to be like vlogging, for instance, yeah, you can literally just hold it out here. And it's absolutely perfect. There is a record limit on it, so if you're doing a video, it will shut down after 29 minutes and 59 seconds, or if you're shooting in 4K, it could overheat, so the camera will shut down so that, well, it doesn't overheat. Battery life is really good. Now, I wanted to go with DSLR compared to, say, mirrorless. I found that with mirrorless, the batteries just they don't last as long. I mean, the battery that I had before with the 90D when I owned it before, you know, I could literally get through a whole day of video shooting with this. You would not be able to do that with like a Canon mirrorless. I am so happy with this with this camera, and I'm so looking forward to using it. But anyway, that's a few bits and bobs, my views on it, and yeah, a few little techie bits there. Yeah, please do subscribe, and from now on obviously you'll be seeing some really good video footage, some really nice photo footage on YouTube and Instagram and all that malarkey. So please don't forget, do subscribe, and I'm out of here. I'll see you later.